Hi, I'm Mitchell. I'm the drummer for Like Pulling Teeth.
Hey, I'm Dylan Smith. I'm the lead singer of Like Pulling Teeth.
I'm Dawson Gray. I'm the lead guitarist for Like Pulling Teeth, and today I'm going to answer some questions about our latest album.
How do you interpret the term of like pulling teeth in a metaphorical sense?
If you've ever had teeth pulled, you get it.
It's the human condition to resist change, but inevitably those changes are what's required to push us forward and make us into the best versions of ourselves.
You don't want to do it, but it's going to happen regardless. What are your choices, really? You can sit and let it abscess and become a bigger issue later on down the line, or you can just do it and get it over with.
What comes to mind when you hear the phrase living and dying in a bathtub?
To me, it's about complacency.
A lot of people, whether or not it's a bathtub, always look for something to just be that comfort point.
The fact that someone can live their entire life in that comfort zone and inevitably not find themselves in the position where they wanted to be just because they were never able to get themselves out of that metaphorical bathtub.
Similar to the name, I mean, refusal to change or even deviate from your norm has a tendency to come back and bite you. I mean, you're faced with a choice. Are you going to sit in the water and prune up and then eventually become a hazmat cleanup, or are you going to get out and go handle your day to day?
Many of the song lyrics deal with topics of addiction, both of substances and habits. How prevalent would you say addiction in any form is in today's generation?
Addiction kind of finds its way everywhere.
When people think of addiction, at least the classical sense of addiction, everybody always thinks of abusing alcohol, abusing drugs, but I think in today's modern world it's much more complicated than that.
You'll find a lot of people just wanting to find comfort anywhere that they can.
Caffeine or social media, sex or online gaming.
It is common, and especially on impressionable people who have never had experiences outside of a sheltered lifestyle. Yeah, they're more prone to it because it's new, it's fun, it's exciting. But to people who have had experience and they see what it does, they're less likely to face ramifications.
What would you say is the biggest misconception about toxic relationships?
Toxic relationships have to not be working in order to be toxic.
It's just something about it feels good. They want some sort of, whether it's validation, just to feel better about themselves, and it's all about clinging on to hope. It's no matter how little it is, clinging on to that little bit of hope is a really strong thing.
You know, they've got their, for lack of a better phrase, rose-colored glasses on, and until those come off, nothing they do is wrong, or they take it all on themselves. They're the problem, not the other person who's...
What would be your biggest piece of advice for those who are struggling with toxic relationships or finding self-love?
You really have to take the time for yourself to figure out how to truly 100% love yourself unconditionally.
Everybody has inherent worth. If for some reason you feel like you don't, I would list it down to, why do you feel that way? Is it something you've done? Is it guilt? Is it shame? And is it valid? Easier said than done. Let it go.
There are simply the people who realize the worth and the people that don't. And once you see who those people are, they will show themselves. You gotta run right towards the good ones. Simple as that.